Good morning. Happy Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Yeah.
It's the day.
You know what that means, Thursday? We've got
our guest co-host.
A very exciting guest to co-host today. The one, the only, none other than Chrys Peterson is here today. Oh my goodness, good morning.
We're about to find out if it's like riding a bike, guys.
I think it is.
I think so.
I think it is. It was so great. Of course, we brought the posters, all the pictures. Of course, Chrys comes in this morning. Pile high of donuts for everybody because Chrys always took care of the newsroom.
That's right.
Always took care of the newsroom.
Right?
You know it. You know it. So it was just such a joy. And then you go around and you're seeing everybody giving hugs and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Today.
Yeah. I mean, so many new people since I left. It's been 11 and a half years since I left. So a lot of new folks here, but also a lot of old friends, which is really great to see and really fun to be here.
Yeah. Well, we're so excited to have you. What have you been up to?
Let's see. So I still work. People ask me how's retirement all the time, right? But I do still work. I do leadership and communication training. So I travel around the country doing that, and that's really fun. Traveling for an old gal is getting a little more difficult. So as you know, it used to be so fun to get on an airplane, and now it's just kind of a hassle. Yeah. But I do really enjoy what I do, and my husband has retired from baseball. My daughter has graduated from Ohio University and is living here in Toledo.
Yeah, and we've had Riley on the show a couple of times doing some things.
And she's working with the Toledo Chamber of Commerce, running their EPIC program for young professionals. So
that's awesome.
So for at least a little while longer, I have her here in Toledo, which is awesome.
Yes.
And guys, if you don't mind, I have to say, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I moved my mom here to Ohio.
Awesome.
A few months ago. So she and my brother are living here now. So that's fun too. She was super excited to be able to get up and watch me on TV.
Oh, good.
Oh,
she's on TV. You get to see her.
Good morning.
Yes.
Once in a lifetime chance.
11 and a half years later.
Yeah. You know, hey, we may call you back if you're not busy. We have, I think, some photos down memory lane, maybe a little bit. What do we have?
Oh, wow.
What is this, Chrys?
This is Mother Ginger.
Mother Ginger, okay. And the Nutcracker.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, there's motion.
Yes, it's a video.
Right?
There are children coming out.
So fun. And that little girl on the bottom is my neighbor 2 doors down, Sarah, who was in the show as well.
Do you remember when this was?
Oh gosh, no. But it was a long, let's see. I could probably guess that was like 20 years ago, maybe.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
You're way high up there.
They put you on a scaffold, and the kids are all underneath the scaffold, and then they open the dress, and they all come running out.
And here you are.
Oh, it's really big.
Gosh.
Oops, I gave the behind the scenes.
Oh,
the magic.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
That is okay. I think the kids will still, you know.
They're probably giving the secrets away too.
Yeah.
So what else do we have? We've got all kinds of good stuff. This was a big moment. So yeah, over your career, you have clearly been able to interview some big names and tell some big stories.
Yeah, I met a lot of really interesting people, a lot of national politicians, as you see here. Got a chance to do that. This was way back when Hillary Clinton came to Toledo, University of Toledo, to do a campaign speech, and that was really fun. It's just it's interesting to talk to people. I've always been a curious person about people. I love connecting with people. So to be able to have a career for so long where you just ask questions and get to know people was, I mean, I felt like I was in a dream every day. It was just a dream job.
It is fun. I totally understand what you mean, and all the different people who come on this program, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You meet a lot of interesting people.
There are just, and you know, some of them are famous people. Some of them are people that are just quietly making huge impacts all over the place and making the world a better place. And your heart just, you know, bursts because you're like, oh, there's so much goodness in this world, and I love telling those stories too.
The 20 under 40 program too. Speaking of that, so you get to see some really cool people doing great things in our community.
All the young people, they talk, that was started a long time ago. People were talking about the brain drain of Toledo.
Right.
And they were trying to just counter it and say, look, there are all these young people doing amazing things, and there are a lot of young people doing amazing things here. So that has been incredible to see also. People don't hesitate. Toledo is a really special community, though.
Yeah.
It's why I've been here for 32
Absolutely.
years,
Yeah.
right? Because I just came here, I fell in love with it, and people help each other. They show up for things, and it's just been the best community. I mean, I just love Toledo.
Yeah, well, we love that you love Toledo and that you're here. I think we have some other really interesting videos too.
Oh, I'm excited.
What's next? Okay, I think we have some hair. I think this is
This might
some
be
hair.
my first newscast. That might have been the very first
Really?
newscast.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Wow. So what year did you come?
1994.
94.
Yeah. This is when I was in St. Louis with the Pope.
Oh, that's so
Pope John Paul II came. This was the Mud Hens' 100th anniversary when they were still out at Ned Skeldon Stadium.
What? Oh, no.
This is flying upside down with the Blue Angels,
Wow.
which was a thrill.
Did you get sick?
No, I was the only one that didn't throw up, actually.
really?
The only girl and the only one that didn't throw up. So that says something.
This is a little bit later. in
Yeah,
your
so
time
this
here.
is kind of more recent
Yeah.
things. I got to see what it was like to be Galinda in the bubble
Oh my
at Wicked, so that was really
cool.
fun. Yeah, just my personality.
So you have got to do you covered a wide variety of things. This is Home for
But
Keeps, yes?
these were my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, for 17 years, we did the Home for Keeps stories where we highlighted foster kids in our community looking for adoptive homes. And my favorite thing about this is that we would revisit them and show them with their adoptive families. And people would always ask me in the community, do any of those kids ever get adopted? And I would just look at them and say, no, they don't. And they'd say, oh, no, of course they do.
Yes.
And so we wanted to run those stories too so that they could see that they were happy and healthy. And one of the biggest gifts that I received when I left was a couple of the Home for Keeps kids who, when I left the station, were part of my goodbye and talked about how impactful the program was to them and how it changed their life. And I would go home every week and say, okay, could I adopt this kid?
Right.
All these kids.
The kids were so amazing. They, just if you give them a chance to be amazing, they are.
Yeah.
And I really agonized over that from week to week. But
Well, you did make a difference because I even a couple years ago, someone contacted the station and was a home was featured, and I think her and her sibling, and she got adopted, is doing great, wrote a book, and she's like, I have Chrys Peterson to thank for that.
I think it was
it's
Sheila.
great.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So wonderful. And we're going to talk a little bit more coming up in the next segment about something else that you're still very much involved with in the area. Of course, it's Komen Race for the Cure. So stay tuned for that.